And welcome on in to another episode of Getting Wild with Terry and Friends. I'm Terry. I'm joined here with Nick. That Sports Guy and Weapon X should be coming anytime. We have a 13-game slate of hockey to go through. And as Tim is saying, baseball is back. I'm happy to announce Getting Wild with Terry and Friends will have a baseball show Monday to Saturday. The times of the show have yet to be determined, but we're working that out. It's going to be double duty, hockey and baseball coming. It's going to be a lot of picks given out. So I hope everybody's ready for that. We will just jump right into the first game because, as I said, we have 13 games here, and we'll jump right in. Arizona plus 300 at Toronto minus 380. Total of 6.5. I did a free pick video for this yesterday with occupancy. We went over this game, but I will quickly zip through it here. Arizona 5-2 in their last 7. Same with Toronto. Toronto trending with the over 8-1-1 in the last 10. Arizona 8-0-2 in their last 10 games in Toronto. 1 over, 6 under, 1 landed on 6. 4 out of 10 actually went to overtime, but Arizona, for some reason, has success here in Toronto for whatever reason. Obviously, Toronto is the better team in all stats here: goals for, goals against, power play, penalty kill. But the teams are playing even right now, both 5-2. Keller and Jacob Chychrun have assists in 4 of their last 5 games. Arizona has scored 3+ goals in 8 of their last 10 games when they've gone to Toronto. They've scored 3+ in 8 of their last 10 games that they played recently. And Toronto has allowed 3+ in 9 of their last 10 games. So you can probably guess just from the stats there that I'm giving out where I'm going in this. I have Arizona team total over 2.5. Arizona plus 1.5. Small sprinkle on Arizona money line. Keller over half an assist, and Jacob Chychrun over half an assist, which is plus 250. It's plus 250 for him to get an assist. It will be Mrazek and net, as Campbell is on the IR and won't be back for approximately 2 weeks or so. So it'll be the Peter Mrazek show. I see goals. I see Arizona upset. Very possible here. Nick, Coyotes, Leafs, what do you think here?
Yeah, I'm on the same page as you there. By the way, I just want to start off with saying today's a great day. We got baseball back. I know this is a 13-game slate, but I'm looking forward to getting messed up with Terry and friends when we do get around to that baseball show. But on to the game here, Coyotes and Leafs. Yeah, once again, the Leafs are one of, if not the biggest favorite on the slate. I think only Florida is the larger favorite than them. And who trusts them as a minus 380 favorite? Yeah, anyone who does, really put your hands down because nobody trusts them as this big of a favorite. Plain and simple for me. Arizona plus 2.5. I got this at minus 130. It's around minus 150 now. I really like Arizona in this spot. Team total over 2.5. I think they put up at least 3 goals. Keep it within put up 3 goals and keep it within 3 goals. I like the Arizona Coyotes plus 2.5 and the team total over 2.5.
All right. Welcome in, that Sports Guy. What do you think here between Arizona and Leafs?
Yeah, I think you guys kind of covered it all. I'm on the Yotes team total as well. They've put up 17 goals in their last 2 games. They've had expected goal numbers over 2.5 in their last 5. Producing double-digit high-danger looks for themselves over the last 5 games. The only problem is they're also giving up a lot of looks, giving up a lot of high-danger looks. So I think I might stay off the money line. Personally, I mean, you can't go wrong at plus 300 for a half unit. I might end up sprinkling it, but I think that Yotes team total over 2.5 is safe. You look at this Toronto team over their last 6. They've given up 4, 4, 6, 5, 3, and 7 goals against. Their expected goals against numbers aren't great, and their goaltending is suspect as fuck. So give me the Yotes team total over 2.5.
Okay, I like it. I only went a quarter unit on the Yotes money line. I'm not expecting it to cash.
I
But the
mean,
way they're playing,
they're 6-3-1 in their last 10 head-to-head against the Leafs, I think, right? So I mean, you can't go wrong in this spot taking them. But I mean, it's a big card. I'm trying to pick my spots carefully tonight.
exactly. Yeah, 8-0-2 in the last 10 in Toronto. So for some reason they had success in Toronto, for sure. We will jump on into the second game here. Chicago is in Boston. Plus 235 for Chicago. Minus 290 for Boston here. This game I was originally looking at possibly passing until I heard the goalie news. I'll bring it up here. It is Kevin Lankinen for the Blackhawks against Jeremy Swayman for Boston. Huge goaltending, a huge goaltending difference here. Lankinen 885 save percentage, Swayman 927, 3.57 goals against for Lankinen, 2.03 for Swayman. Boston 7-1-1 in their last 9. Chicago 3-3 trending to the over. Boston 3-1-1 in their last 5 at home versus the Hawks, 3-1-1 to the over. Lankinen has allowed 4+ goals in 5 starts in a row. So what I looked at this game, I looked at the Boston team total, but I thought, you know what? I really like Boston in this spot. I can get better price with the race to 4, which I got at plus 105. I don't see Chicago scoring 4 goals on Swayman. I do see Boston scoring 4 goals on Lankinen. So race to 4, the better value there for me in this game. Nick, Hawks and Bruins, what do you think here?
Yeah, I got nothing in this game. I was looking at the under in this game a little bit, but once they announced Lankinen and that was like, yeah, that's a no thank you for me. I do think that the Boston Bruins can shut down the Blackhawks offense here. We did see the Blackhawks put up 8 goals last game. They did put up 8 goals last game against the Ducks. But an interesting prop that could be kind of interesting in this game is both teams to score in regulation time, no. Plus 525. I can see a potential Swayman shutout here tonight. I'm not betting anything in this game. I would look towards a Blackhawks team total under. I would look towards a Bruins puck line. But I was priced out of almost anything I wanted to play in this game.
All right, that's Sports Guy. Bruins and Hawks, what do you think here?
Yeah, similar to you, Terry. I ended up taking the Bruins team total. I'm okay with the minus 120 ticket. Like you said, Lankinen's going for the Blackhawks. I don't think there's much to really think about here. Boston is playing decent hockey, kind of low event, neutral hockey where they're giving up as many chances as they're creating themselves. But I think the edge comes down to goaltending for sure. So give me the Bruins team total over 3.5 minus 120.
All right. We will go on to the next game here. One of the 2 game of the nights, I would think. Colorado, minus 120, is in Carolina, plus 100, a total of 6.5 in this game. Colorado, 1-2-1 in their last 5, 4 over, 1 under. Carolina, 7-1-1 in their last 9, 4 over, 5 under. Pretty similar records here. Carolina's got a great home record, 21-4-2. In the last 10 meetings between Colorado and Carolina, the Canes are 7-2-1. 9 straight games have gone under 5.5. 3 of 9 went to overtime. It's Kemper versus Ranta, 917 save percentage, 911, 2.57 goals against, 2.47 goals against. I am on the draw here. I think this is a close game. I'm also on Carolina money line at the plus money. I think Carolina wins this game 3-2 in overtime. I would not talk anybody off the the under. I just didn't get to it because I'm on a lot of bets tonight, and an under right now is I'm already on 1 under today, and I just the way totals are going right now, I'm just going to stick with the under that I'm on later on. Nick, Avs, and Hurricanes. What do you think here?
Yeah, I remember about a week ago I said that I was going to look to fade this Avalanche team because once this schedule hasn't been handpicked for them and been a cupcake schedule where they have plenty of rest and they have nice bounce back spots and stuff like that when they do lose games, all of a sudden this team's losing games. They've lost 3 of their last 4, and I think that continues tonight. This Colorado goaltending is going to be a story for the rest of the season unless they go and pick someone up. Their goaltending sucks. I'm sorry. Kemper and Francouz are not the answer. I've said that before. They are going to continue to give up goals, and this Carolina team can take advantage of that. I do like Carolina in this spot on the money line. I was flirting a little bit with the Carolina reverse puck line, which could be kind of interesting, saying they maybe get an empty net goal at the end of this game and win this one 4-2 or something along those lines. Carolina reverse puck line is plus 225. I don't hate that whatsoever. So I'll be looking a little bit towards that as well. But for me, it's Carolina money line. This is, I think, one of, if not the best team in the league, the Carolina Hurricanes. So, yeah, give me the Canes at home at a pick'em price. Absolutely. I don't care Toronto, by the way. I wish Freddie was playing. I don't care that Toronto. I think he's fine too. He's very capable.
Yeah, he's been good. Yes, Cody, this game that we're talking about right now, Colorado, Carolina, one of my draws, and then I have another one later on as well. That's Sports Guy. What do you think here, Avs and Hurricanes?
I'm on the other side. I'm on the Avs here. I think this is a nice spot for them to kind of get back to things. You look at, they do have a 1-2-1 record in their last 4, but they've got a 55.4 expected goal rate across those 4. Canes on the other side, they're 3-1 and won their last 5. They've come away with a few 1-goal wins here, with an expected goal rate sitting under 50 at 49.1. Colorado hasn't lost 2 games in regulation all year. Sure, they might lose it in OT. Or sorry, they have, but not since the start of the year. I think games 2, 3, and 4 at the start of the year where they lost 3 in a row in regulation. But for me, I think the Avs come out hungry tonight. I think at minus 120. It's a nice price, so I'm on the Avs money line here personally.
All right.
Like I think the Canes they have the edge obviously in the penalty kill, one of the best penalty kills in the league. But yeah. I mean, I think offensively right now the Canes aren't the same team that they were. So I mean I'm expecting a lower scoring game as well. I would lean towards the under, but I think the Avs get it done tonight.
Yeah, I like the under as well. As Rich H says here, Colorado is playing 3 games in 4 nights, and Carolina's on 3 days rest. So that's another thing that would lean me on that side.
The only thing that it'll tell me is maybe look at if you like Colorado taking them in the first period, because I think come third period time, if it's tied heading into the third, Carolina's going to be a more rested team, and they'll have the advantage in the third.
All right. We will go on to the next game here, the 4th game of the night. I know, Nick, you're probably going to have to leave soon, and that Sports Guy, you may have to leave as well. So we'll zip through here. Minnesota, 2-6 in their last 8. Detroit, 1-5 in their last 6. Both teams heavily trending towards the over right now. The Wild, 4-2 in their last 8. 4 over, 3 under, 3 landed on 6. Detroit's allowed 5+ goals in 5 of their last 8 games. Minnesota's allowed 5+ goals in 4 of their last 5 games. Empty nets, I did put that in because there has been quite a few empty nets.
Just Everson lay down and die.
Yeah, I don't expect the Wild to be down in this game, so I don't expect the empty nets to occur here for the Wild. I think Detroit will pull their goalie, and Minnesota could score on that, but it is Talbot, unconfirmed for Detroit when I last checked here. You can probably guess where I'm going. I'm going back to the well. I really liked how Minnesota looked against the Rangers. Wild and Reg, Wild minus 1.5. And then I split my bet between the team total over 3.5 and race to 4 goals. And I also took the over 6.5. I see a lot of goals in this game. Nick, Wild and Wings, what do you think here?
I've got nothing in this game at the moment, but the more and more I look into this, the more and more this feels like a Detroit Red Wings spot. They're coming in getting absolutely embarrassed against the Arizona Coyotes, and you know this team is going to come out and I believe play better in this game here. they're a better home team, the Red Wings, than they are on the road. And I know they just got run out of the building by Arizona. And Minnesota, they're coming off of a nice win. Granted, it was against Georgiev and what felt like an indifferent New York Rangers team. I just don't know what to think about the Rangers when they have Georgiev in net. It just looks like they don't care. I've said this a few times in my streams today. It feels like that the Rangers don't care with Georgiev in net. So that's kind of makes me feel about that win. I know it was a great win for the Wild. Don't get me wrong; they put up goals and they played much better defensively. But I don't know. I feel like this. I don't have any action in this game, but this feels dogger pass to me, to be completely honest, and I just stay completely off.
All right. Oh yeah, it looks like that sports guy's phone did die. But we have Weapon X in here. Perfect timing, Weapon X. Wild and Wings. What do you think here?
Fuck. I'm looking at past games for Detroit. They keep getting fucking destroyed. Just got destroyed by the Coyotes. It's pretty bad. But again, what Talbot are we gonna get? For me, it would just be an over here. Maybe probably a TT Wild if it's not too juiced. I didn't even get to this game yet, really. What's the TT on this or the race? Let's see the race. Might be a little juiced up.
By the way, turns it was 4.5 units, not 5. Come on.
Plus 120. Okay.
You're muted, Terry.
Yeah, sorry to people in the chat. I can't look at the comments right now. It's a big game slate. Was a little bit behind today, so trying to get a lot of people sent in best bets. So everyone stay till the end. We have a lot of best bets I have to read off, so I'm getting those in as well.
Yeah, Turnsy in the chat said Nick messaged me privately. He has 5 units on the Wings. He just doesn't want to upset Terry. I said, no, I only have 4.5 units on him. Come on, get it right.
All right. Nick, I know you have to go here shortly in a few minutes. If you want to rapid fire quickly what you like on the rest of the card, the floor is yours.
Yeah, we'll start it off with Philadelphia and Florida. Nothing. Lean towards at this price. It's a lean towards Philly. They've been playing a lot better hockey as of late, but no play on that game. Kraken and Senators. Nothing on this game. Lean toward the Kraken. Lean towards the over 5.5. No play on that game. Vegas and Buffalo. I'm probably going to have some type of ticket later on this game that says Jack Eichel to score a hat trick or something along those lines. I think that he sticks it to the Buffalo Sabres, but my main play on that one is Sabres team total under 2.5 at minus 125. I think this is a game where Vegas shuts them down defensively. New Jersey and Winnipeg. Wow, this line's moved. I got over 6 at minus 110 yesterday. It's now at 7. I don't know if I would get to 7, to be completely honest. And I'm on, of course, the first period money line with the New Jersey Devils. Ride that wagon a little bit longer, minus 110. New York Islanders and Columbus Blue Jackets, absolutely nothing. I'm not trusting the Islanders here at minus 175. It is Korpisalo, so I guess I would lean towards the puck line if I had to get it to anything with the this Islanders game. And at a 6, I want to lean under, but no play on that game. Preds and Ducks. Let's get ready for some poached duck tonight. I'm on the Preds puck line. You can glaze that poached duck with whatever you want on it. New York Rangers and Columbus, or I'm reading different games here. New York Rangers and St. Louis Blues. Lean towards the Blues in this one here. But I'm on the under 5.5. I got that at minus 105 earlier, minus 110 earlier, under 5.5. It's going to be Husso and Shesterkin, so I see a lower scoring game in that one. Tampa Bay and Calgary, I'm on the Lightning, minus 105. I think they're still the better overall team. I think you can have arguments for the Lightning being the best team in hockey, if not a top 3 team in hockey. So I'm going to go with that. I'm going to go with them here to bounce back after that really bad loss against Winnipeg. And then finally tonight, the LA Kings and the San Jose Sharks. With your poached duck from earlier, we're going to serve a side of shark fin soup as the Kings absolutely demolish the Sharks here tonight. Puck line, super puck line plus 230. I actually bet that as well. I don't bet those often, but I think that this is a spot here. 4-1, 5-1 Kings to close out the night there for the 10:30 game.
Nick, you got to be careful, man. Peta's going to come after you.
Who? PETA? Oh.
PETA's going to come after you, bro. Shark
That's
fin,
fair.
damn. They're endangered species, bro.
Yeah. Oh, well. I was just making jokes.
All right. Thanks for coming, Nick. We will see you tomorrow.
Yeah,
Best
absolutely.
of luck, my brother.
Good luck.
Weapon X, I guess, that sports guy, his phone died, but he was able to type in his best bets, his best bet before that. So we'll go jump right into the next game here. Philadelphia and Florida, plus 300 for the Flyers, minus 380 for Florida. We'll bring up the stats and scroll down here. Flyers 3-2 in their last 5. Florida 7-3 in their last 10. Florida trending towards the over. Panthers 8-2 in their last 10 at home versus Philadelphia. They've had success against Philadelphia. Hart versus Bobrovsky in this. Flyers going to face the number one home offense in the league. I expect goals here. I am on the Florida race to 5 goals. Yes, unfortunately, to get what I want in this game, I had to go Florida race to 5, but it's plus 120. I don't see Philadelphia scoring 5 goals in this game. I do see Florida scoring 5 or 6 here. So Florida race to 5 plus 120. I like that. Weapon X, what do you think here? Flyers and Panthers.
Fuck. Flyers are gonna get licked. That's all I gotta say. The angle I like here a lot at a plus money is Florida first period over 1.5 goals is at plus 155. That's a really good plus money play, and I think they're just gonna come out swinging. They're at home. The last game they were at home, it was against Detroit. They put up 3 in the first period. And we know the Flyers on the road get smacked in the first period. I know Carter Hart has been playing really good hockey. He could potentially steal the game, but I just don't see it with the firepower that Florida has, the power play that they can put up, especially at home. So for me, it's gonna be over 1.5 goals in the first period for Florida. And actually, even the Florida puck line is at even money. So that's a good look, too. That's what I would get. But I'm definitely on the over 1.5.
All right. We'll move on to this next game here. All I'm going to say is pass. I'll bring up the stats here. Seattle versus Ottawa, 1-9-1 in Seattle's last 11, 1-5 in Ottawa's last 6. Forsberg's in net. There's the stats if you do want to look at them. I'm being really brief with this game because there's so many games on the board. You don't have to even bet this one. I'm not. Weapon X?
Nope. Got nothing. I'm not touching this game with 10-foot pole. Y'all know how I feel about STDs.
Perfect. We'll go right on to the next one here because this game will be better here. Vegas is in Buffalo. Minus 210 for Vegas, plus 175 for the Sabres here. Let me bring up the stats and scroll down here. Vegas 3-2 in their last 5, trending towards the under here. Buffalo 2-8 in their last 10. Buffalo 2-0-1 in the 3 games played in Buffalo against Vegas. Vegas has the better stats here. Brossoit versus Anderson, pretty even stats here with goaltending. Eichel has 4+ shots in 7 of his last 8 games, and now he's going to face the team that would not let him get the surgery that he needed to get. I'm not going to get political or anything here, and I shouldn't say.
And it is what it is. We know the Buffalo Sabres are a trash ass franchise, and they've been fucking ruining players since the fucking start of their fucking franchise. I mean, let's just be 100 here. I don't care if Tim gets mad. I don't care if any Sabres fans gets mad. It is what it is. You guys are fucking ruining players. You're ruining the hockey team.
They have a bad owner. They have a very bad owner. But
Yeah.
I wasn't in the locker room, so I don't know exactly what happened. But from everything that we've heard, Buffalo refused to let Eichel get the surgery.
But look, we've seen this in football with AB and Tampa Bay. Okay, owners are fucking shameless. They're billionaires, guys. They don't look at human beings as humans. They look as us as pawns. Okay, and just a means to an end, which is a dollar sign. That's it. So yeah, I do like Eichel's revenge here. I think you can get actually decent line for the prop for him to score.
Yeah, I had to go to my other book, my main book. For some reason, had every other Vegas player you could think of, but for some reason they didn't have Eichel. So I think they didn't want to. They know what's going to happen here, and they didn't want to pay the juice. But at another book I found it at plus 120 for him to score, and also for him to get a hat trick is plus 1,000. I have a quarter unit on that as well. And then I went back to the well. Vegas or Eichel over 3.5 shots. He's had 4 or more in 7 of his last 8 games. So I went with the over 3.5 shots. I got it plus 100. It was minus 110 when I last looked. So it has moved, obviously. Do I expect him to get a hat trick? No. You can't expect a player to get a hat trick. But I do kind of expect him to get 4 shots here because he's done it in every other game. He should come really motivated in this one. And also him to score. I think he's going to put on a show tonight. I think it's going to be a big night from Eichel. If you're looking for Buffalo, Tuck or Krebs, they were also involved in the trade. So if you want a Buffalo player, I would look at Tuck and Krebs, but I like Vegas and Eichel here. So I went with the 3 Eichel props.
Yeah, definitely Tuck would probably be the one out of both of those guys I see getting on the board against Vegas. That's a revenge spot for him, but revenge spot. It's not really a revenge spot. It's kind of like a bittersweet type thing, but yeah, it kind of sucks that the Eichel props aren't really anywhere right now. Even on here on the William Hill, I don't have gold props right now for that game. So I guess I'll lay off until I can get a better line for that. But yeah, for me here is probably just the over. I like the over in this. What was it at over 6? I think I'm gonna go over 6.5 in this one. I don't like paying juice in anything really, and especially on overs. And at 6.5, at even money, it's pretty good. Well, minus 102, but still. I see goals in this one. I don't see much defense. Probably, I think Vegas should take care of business. But again, they've lost quite a lot of games, and they don't have the same depth that they have. So probably better go with the goals here.
All right, perfect. Well, we'll speed on along here to the next game. Winnipeg is in New Jersey. Plus 110 for the Jets, minus 130 for New Jersey. A total of 7 in this game now. It's Comrie versus Nico Doss in goal. The Jets 3-1-1 in their last 5 over, 1 under. New Jersey 3-2 in their last 5, 6 over, 2 under. The Jets 7-0-2 in their last 9 in New Jersey. For some reason, they have success when they come here to New Jersey. And goals for, edge for New Jersey. Goals against pretty even. Penalty kill pretty even. Slight edge for New Jersey in the power play. For me in this game, I'm going back to the what I was betting previously. New Jersey first period money line, minus 105. I think the Devils at home here will get out in the first period and should get a lead, if not tied, against this Jets team in the first period. What happens after that, I have no idea. But I like Devils first period here. Weapon X, what do you think? Jets and Devils.
Yeah, both teams to score, maybe. I know New Jersey's been the wagon when it comes to first period cashes, but again, it's hard to keep up the type of production that they have had in the first period. I think the Jets are shit though, so I expect goals on both sides. For me, both teams to score plus 120 is a good look. Yeah, I mean Devils puck line is not alternative. I should say alternative puck line. Actually, that's plus 150. So actually, that's pretty good value. So why not take a chance there with New Jersey coming in strong in the first, and then you fade them. You got to fade them second and third period. I mean, except the last game against the Avs. The Avs did the exact same thing that New Jersey does. They played 20 minutes and then they parked the bus on the back-to-back. And New Jersey got like 4 penalties, four power plays. So the other thing, can we get goals here? I think we do.
7's a lot. Do you think it goes over 7?
Oh, it's already at 7? Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, maybe wait for in-game betting. If this game's just a 1-0 after first period. Maybe that line goes down a little bit. But that's not my favorite game of the slate by any chance. So.
Yeah. We'll move on along here to the next one. Columbus plus 155 in New York facing the Islanders, minus 175 in this game. It is Sorokin against, I'll have to bring this off here, Sorokin versus Korpisalo. Korpisalo making his first appearance in a bit here. Blue Jackets 1-3-1 in their last 5, 4-2 to the over. Islanders 2-4-1 in their last 7, 6-2 to the over. Both teams trending to the over. But when you look at the last 5 games, Columbus in New York, all 5 have gone over under 5.5 in previous meetings. This one is a pass for me. I'm not taking either side. I'm not taking either total. I couldn't come up with anything for this game. Lots of games, fine with passing. I'm passing here. What do you think, Weapon X, Blue Jackets, Isles?
Oh yeah, Blue Jackets, Isles. Yeah, so Korpisalo is confirmed. We sure it's Sorokin? I don't see any confirmed here.
Yeah.
It is, okay. Even though it's Sorokin, I really actually like the Blue Jackets side here. I like that their TT is at even money at over 2.5. I think this game also goes over. And possibly the Jackets steal one here. I think they might be a live dog definitely today at plus 160. Plus 140, okay, depending on the book that you have. Wow, that's such high discrepancy. Plus 155 on bet 365. And Coolbet's got a 139. It's a lot. That's 16 points right there. Okay. Yeah, for me it would be probably Blue Jackets. TT here. I like him to put up goals, even though I know it's the Islanders, so open. But again, the Islanders haven't really been that great this season. We know why. And they've had a rough month to start, so I think their rough month continues.
All right. The next game, I definitely do have a pick in Anaheim. Plus 167 is in Nashville. Minus 192, a total of 5.5 in this game. Bring up the stats here. Anaheim 2-4 in their last 6. Nashville 4-2 in their last 6. Anaheim 11-12-5 on the road. Nashville 16-10 at home. The Predators 8-1 in their last 9 at home versus Anaheim. 2 over, 4 under, 3 landed on 6. Saros confirmed here for Nashville. I like the Predators in this game. One thing I'm hoping, they stay out of the box. Anaheim has the number 1 road power play on the road. For some reason, they do good on the road. Getzlaf is out. He will not play tonight. Neither will Silverberg. So that could affect their power play. I like the Predators here. I got the Preds in regulation, minus 120 earlier. That's what I like in this game. Weapon X, Ducks and Preds. What do you think here?
Yeah, that's one of my favorite spots again. I granted, we don't get another Gibson type performance like we got from Ottinger. That was fucking dog shit. But I think the Preds here put up a puck line easily on the Ducks. It's hunting duck season right now. Springtime. This team is a young team, but they're gonna regress back to the mean, which is they're not producing very high chances. And now we get Getzlaf and Silverberg out of the lineup. On the road, the month of March has been pretty rough for them, so I expect that to continue. What about the TT for the Preds? See, TT for the Preds over 3.5. I also like the TT on the Preds at plus 103. So puck line at plus, what is it? Plus 135, 140, depending on what you get on the books. And that's that. Probably going to look at some props here for the Preds. Power play for Yossi. Goal for Forsberg to get back on the score sheet. Stuff like that.
All right. Sounds good. 3 more games left. The Rangers, and then we'll go over the ones that you missed there. Rangers are in St. Louis. Plus 100 for the Rangers, minus 120 for the Blues. A total of, I didn't put the total in. Oops. Total 5.5, minus 110 each way in this game. Let me get the stats up here. It is Shesterkin versus Husso in this. Shesterkin, 942 save percentage, 930 goals against, 942 save percentage, 1.93 goals against. Husso, 930 save percentage, 2.17 goals against. Both of these goaltenders are very good this year. The Rangers, 3-1 in their last 4. In their last 10 games, 3 over, 7 under. 2 of those overs were with Georgiev and net. When Shesterkin is in net, the games usually go under. Blues 0-3-1 in their last 4, 1 over, 4 under in their last 5 games. In the last 5 meetings with Rangers in St. Louis, Rangers 3-2-1 in the last 10 meetings. They are 3 over, 7 under. I'm doing it. I know games are going over right now. A lot in the NHL, especially lately, but I'm going with the under 5.5 here, which I got at plus 100. I'm also on the Rangers money line at plus 105, and I would not talk anybody off the draw here. I didn't play it. I I think Rangers might win this in regulation. It could be 3-1 or 3-2 or something like that. So I don't know if it goes to overtime, but I want to talk anybody off it. But I do like the under, and I think the Rangers get the win here with Shesterkin in net. Weapon X, Rangers and Blues. What do you think here?
Yeah, Blues have been in a pretty bad slump right now. They're not scoring at a high clip. The last time they scored more than 3 was a 4-0 victory on Chicago, in Chicago. I usually like to fade the Rangers, especially from what we've seen them 5-on-5. But Bushnevich, I don't think he's going to be playing. He's dealing with emotional stuff going on with Russia and stuff like that. I'm sure he's not the only one. Some of these guys, it's mentally they're probably not all there, and you'll see it. So for me, after the Rangers took a beating from the Wild here, I think they get right back on track here and get a win, and a pretty convincing one, I think, at that. So for me here, I think I would also lean for the under. Obviously, the last time these two teams played, Rangers did win 5-3. It could be a push at 5. Goalies have been good. I mean, Shesterkin has been probably the leading candidate for the Vezina with Markstrom. But I'll take a unit here on Rangers to win in regulation at +170. I think they stay hot. Their power play is going to be rolling, I think, against the Blues. And that's it. For me, it's just a fate of the Blues right now in this little week that they have here.
Can't blame you. They're not playing that well. I did say when the Blues, they had won 7 of 8. And then I looked at the teams they faced. 7 of those teams were not in the playoffs, and the only team that was the Leafs. So that 8-game stretch might have looked a little bit false or a little bit fake. The Blues are a good team, though. But yeah, I think the Rangers get the win here. The next one up here, second last one of the night. Lightning -105 are in Calgary -115. A total of 6, -110 each way here. Tampa Bay 7-2 in their last 9, 6 over, 2 under, 1 landed on 6. The Flames 4-1-1 in their last 6, 5 over, 1 under, 1 landed on 6. Tampa Bay 8-2 in the last 10 trips to Calgary. For some reason, they have success here in Calgary. 5 over, 4 under, 1 landed on 6. Slight goals for advantage here for Tampa. Pretty big advantage goals against for the Flames. Huge advantage in a penalty kill for the Flames and even power play. This one's a bit of a toughie. If I had to pick a side, past history says Tampa. Both of these teams are going to want to get a win, coming off a loss here. I like the draw. Here. I got it +338. I see a close game here. I think this goes to overtime. I want to talk anybody off the over either. Both of these teams are trending over right now. If I had to make a guess, I'd say it's 3-3 going to overtime. And I couldn't tell you who wins, but I'd lean Calgary with the way they're playing right now. Weapon X, Lightning, and Flames. What do you think here?
Yeah, these two teams usually go over. Even Calgary has gone over lately at home. The only game that didn't go over was against Edmonton. Tampa on the road usually goes over, whether they lose or win. So for me here, it's a toughie too because I know Tampa, it's screaming Tampa, but Calgary needs to get back on the winning track here. And the Lightning are also coming off a loss. against Winnipeg 7-4, which was very unimpressed with Vasilevsky. I don't think we get that bad of a game again against for Vasilevsky, but who's favorite right now? Is it Tampa?
Yeah, Calgary minus 115.
Yeah, so it's out of pick'em, right? So if you're giving me a pick'em,
No goaltender confirmed for Tampa yet. I'll just throw that out there. No goalie.
give me Calgary in regulation plus 147, plus 150.
Yeah, I agree with Nathan. Yeah, so I kind of like the draw there, but no problem. The final game of the night here, and then we'll go over the four that Weapon X missed. The Sharks are plus 165 in LA, minus 185, a total of 5.5 here. We'll bring up the stats here. I'm all by myself on an island in this game. A lot of people disagree with me here, but that's totally okay. The Sharks 2-3-1 in their last 6 games. LA 3-2 in their last 5. Sharks trending to the under. Kings trending to the over. Both have gone to overtime as of late. Sharks 11-12-4 on the road. LA 14-12-2 at home. San Jose 11-3 in their last 14 games in LA. They've had success against this division rival. Goals for, slight advantage for LA. Goals against, pretty even there. Penalty kill, big advantage for the Sharks. Pretty even power play. Sawchenko is confirmed. Nobody is confirmed for LA yet. I like the dog here. I like the Sharks. They've had success against LA in the past. I know it's in the past, but some of those meetings, 4 of them were last year. Also, Los Angeles are coming off a long Eastern road trip. This is their first game home. They have to face a division rival here in the Sharks. I like the Sharks here. I didn't go full game with it just because, like I said, I'm all on an island by myself. Everybody disagrees with me on this game. Everyone loves LA. So what I did is I took Sharks first period money line plus 160 for a small bet. I think they come out strong here in the first against the Kings. I think the Kings have a sloppy. They're not very good in the first period as it is, and I think they're going to have a bad first period here at home against their division rival coming off the long East road trip. Weapon X, Sharks and Kings. What do you think here?
This is a first of back-to-back, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. They're playing the Sharks in San Jose in 2 days. They're actually playing 3 games in the next 5 games. So they're playing a lot against each other. They've already played 1 game, I think, where San Jose won 6-2. Is just I'm just complete fade of San Jose right now. You look at they're completely bad. One's a contender, which is the LA Kings, and the other one's a contender in the San Jose Sharks. You're not going to change my mind. It's just what I see on the ice, and yes, I know LA had a long Eastern. It's not even that long, really. They had 4 games, and the Dallas game isn't really on the East Coast. So for me here, if I could get a better line on this Los Angeles puck line, actually on Coolbet is not that bad.
I think somebody got it for plus 140. It's somebody's best bet for plus 140 on the puck line.
Let's see, race 2. Wow, it's juiced. Race to 3 is juiced. LA Kings probably team total is also juiced. This San Jose just gives out so many high danger chances too. I know they're without Arvidsson, but that doesn't really scare me much. I might just live bet this game. There's other games that I probably like even more. I just like LA here. I just want to get more value on LA.
All right. Yeah, as I said, I'm all by myself in this game. That is the game. Is this 13 game slate? Weapon X was not here for Coyotes and Leafs, Blackhawks and Bruins, and his Avalanche against Carolina. So I will let you go right ahead. What do you think, Yotes and Leafs?
Yeah, I actually like the Yotes TT here at over 2.5. I know a lot of us are on that. I think they get at least 3 goals in this one, and they could possibly even win this game. And at plus 300, it's a very tempting money line too to sprinkle a half unit on. Toronto's been so bad defensively. They've lost how many now? Well, okay, they won the last 2, but before that, they lost at home against Buffalo and Vancouver. Vancouver's a good team because they have a really good coach. But a 5-1 loss to Buffalo, and then Arizona's coming out of whipping of Ottawa 8-5, and none of us expected them to put another 9 goals against Detroit, even though Detroit was really that bad. They got put 10 by the Leafs. So even just at looking like that, I expect this to be a high-scoring affair. So for me, definitely an official play is going to be the over 2.5 in regulation goals, and that's about it. Yeah, I mean, none of us like it, and at minus 400, if you must be fucking insane if you're gonna back it up the Leafs here.
All right, what do you think, Hawks and Bruins?
Hawks and Bruins, man. Is Ice X here? No.
Yep.
Is he lurking somewhere?
Yep, he's here.
He's here. Damn, bro. You guys are back at home. I gotta fade you guys. It's kind of the game I've been playing. We'll see. We'll see. Those 2 guys behind me might have something to say about it. But yeah, fucking, I kind of like the Blackhawks sneaky here. I really do.
For me, it's Lankinen and net. He's allowed 4+ and 5 straight starts.
Yeah. And
yeah, I think.
Who is it? Swayman on the other side?
Yeah. Huge goaltending edge for Boston. Like, huge.
Yeah. So maybe the over probably in this one, in this case. Then over 6. Wow. Over 6 is at plus money. I don't mind that, actually. The Blackhawks have been able to put up goals. They've been able to generate high danger chances. Boston has been below average at home, I think. So over 6.5 in this game. I'll be nice. I won't fade Boston. Mainly because Lankinen's in nets. If Fleury's in nets, I would definitely pull a money line on the Blackhawks. It is what it is. Sorry, guys.
And your Avalanche against Carolina. What do you think here?
I mean, you already know where I'm going to go with this one. I already put a free bet, free half unit bet on that I got from Bet365 on Avs to win and the under 6.5. That's at plus 242. And I'm rolling with my Avs here on the money line at minus 120, minus 118. I don't like paying juice, but fuck. At that line, I'll never get an Avalanche money line like this, except when we play teams like Tampa or Carolina.
To play Canes or pass. Yeah, I'm on Canes in the draw. That is it. That is the slate. We'll get to what everyone's been waiting here for. First up is Dog of the Day. And I will read off the Dog of the Days. Nick is on Arizona. That Sports Guy is on Winnipeg. Tim is on Buffalo. Vito is on Seattle. Toller is on the Rangers. Melissa is on Winnipeg. And Pickett is on Carolina. All of their dogs of the day. For me, I'm going to do it. Even though I'm 0-3, not having much luck here with the dog of the day, I'm going to go New York Rangers. as my dog of the day. I think they get the win here. Weapon X, do you have one? A dog of the day?
Yeah, I guess Rangers are they dogs?
Yeah, they're plus 100,
Yeah,
or they
they're
were.
dogs.
Yeah, they're still plus 100. But it's optional if you don't want to pick one. Totally don't have to.
There's not many dogs here that I see. Maybe Buffalo actually might be worth it with the way Vegas is playing.
Tim sent in Buffalo, but I don't think that surprises anybody.
Well, no, it doesn't. But jeez, fucking should I go to Arizona? The big dog, the
Hey,
big
it's totally,
coyote dog.
totally up to you.
How like a coyote? Nah, probably the Rangers here. I also like the Rangers as a dog, even though they're really a slight dog. They're just at even money. Um, it's almost really like a pick 'em between these two teams. But let's go with the Rangers here. I think they easily win in regulation. The Blues haven't been very strong right now.
All right, so you're going to go with the Rangers as well. All right, and the next segment up here, let me take it. Over, under. People will choose a game if they wish, whether it will go over or under. For me, I'm going to do it. Arizona, Toronto over 6.5. I'm going to go with it. Nick sent in his. He's on the Rangers, St. Louis under 5.5. Tim is on Minnesota, Detroit over 6.5. Vito, Minnesota, Detroit over 6.5. Nathan, Columbus, New York Islanders over 5.5. Toller, LA, San Jose over 5.5. Melissa, Tampa Bay, Calgary over 6. And Pickett, Arizona, Toronto over 6.5. Weapon X, is there a total that you like here?
Actually, there is. Yeah, I like the over in the Columbus and Islanders over 6 at plus money.
So it's over 6 now. Well, Nathan got it at 5.5. So I don't know. I think it's my book. It's 6
The Boston one also?
minus 105, but I'm sure it's 5.5 at minus 120 or minus 125 somewhere. That's what he put in here.
Yeah, I have over 6, so I'll go with the Columbus Islanders. Or no, actually, you know what? No. Blackhawks and Bruins over 6. I think that one goes over 6 pretty easily with Lankinen in.
Right.
And Chicago should help with that one too.
All right, and then I'll bring up its
Then
best bets.
Our best bet. Damn.
Yeah, I'll read them off here so you have a quick second. Here's the standings. If you want to see the standings or any of the picks, you can find it on the spreadsheet. Link to the spreadsheet is in the description in this video here. Vito and That Sports Guy have a nice lead here, and they are fighting it off for first and best bets. Over under has been absolutely amazing so far. Speaking of best bets, in the last 3 days, in the last 3 shows, best bets are 21-6. So we are on fire right now, looking to keep it going. Today, let me scroll it down here. I will go over what people have sent in here.
Can I change my dog of the day?
Sure.
Give me Columbus.
Columbus?
Yeah.
All right. My best bet I have not put in yet. I'll have to do that. For Nick, he sent in Arizona team total over 2.5. That Sports Guy is on Los Angeles puck line. Tim, Minnesota and Detroit over 6.5. Andy, Carolina money line. Vito, Vegas in regulation. Nathan, Los Angeles puck line. Toller, Nashville in regulation. Melissa, Chicago, Boston over 5.5. I'll get the odds there after. Pickett, Minnesota, Fiala anytime goal. For parlay piece, Nick, Vegas money line. That Sports Guy, Boston money line. Tim, Buffalo plus 2.5. Andy, LA money line. Vito, New Jersey, Winnipeg over 6. Nathan, Arizona, Toronto over 5.5. Toller, Calgary plus 1.5. Melissa, Boston money line. And Pickett, Minnesota, Detroit over 6. I think there might be a couple more. Let me see if he said anything. Weapon X, what are you thinking here for best bet and parlay piece?
And I'm tired of playing that. Oh, I need a win, man. I need a really good odds one.
Oh yeah, so sorry, yeah. Pickett's dog of the day was Carolina, and Arizona, Toronto over 6.5 for his total. So yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna go with Minnesota in regulation. Why not? Minnesota in regulation, which I will get the odds for after the show here. Best parlay piece, I'm gonna go with an alternate team total. Arizona team total over 1.5. That's I can't see that not cashing, but we'll see. Is probably the Yotes will have a bad game, and no, I'm kidding. But I like the Yotes a lot tonight. Weapon X, what do you think here for best bet parlay piece?
Fuck. Might have to go with a prop. With a prop.
Thanks, Mom Who Bets. Yeah, somebody did say before that it's a lot of picks. It is a lot of picks, but if they're winning, hey, it's free picks, and they're doing good. So, thank you, Weapon X. Yeah, whenever you're ready.
Bruh.
Come on. Colorado money line minus 120.
I mean, no, because that's juiced already, and that's probably gonna be the tightest game I think of this slate, competitive wiseness.
All right, WebX, you got a 20-second countdown.
Fuck all of you, bro. Fuck this shit. Will we continue with it? The car's been hot.
While you think, I announced earlier on in the show, a Major League Baseball show will be coming. Baseball was announced today that it is coming back. So we will have an MLB show Monday to Saturday. The times for that will be decided in probably the next week or so. I'll get everything set for that. But yeah, baseball's back.
All right. Give me Gabe Landeskog to score a goal plus 200 or what is it? Plus 200. Yeah. And William Harris plus 200. I don't think I'll find a better line for that. Or maybe
yeah, don't worry about the odds. I'm gonna put plus 300. If you get something better, message me like 5 minutes after we're done, and I'll get that in because I have to get a couple more odds in here.
Yeah, plus 200.
200?
Yeah, not
Okay.
300, plus 200.
And parlay piece?
Gabe Landeskog to score a goal. Parlay piece, Kel McCart to record a point. That should definitely be automatic, almost.
Car to score points.
He's on, I think, 8-game point streak or something like that. It's ridiculous.
Perfect.
Yeah.
All right. We made it. A huge 13-game slate. Yes. Or Noel has his parlay here. Wild, Devils, Kings, Preds, Yotes team total over, and either Wild or team total. I'm going to quickly give out my parlays because I totally forgot. Arizona team total over 2.5, and Boston, Minnesota, and Florida all team total over 3.5. So a 4-game parlay plus 805. I really like that one. And then I did another one, a degenerate, half of a quarter unit, so a small bet. Boston, Minnesota, Florida, Vegas, Nashville, all on the money line, and Carolina and Rangers plus 1.5, plus 1,056. If you want to see that, the rest of my picks, it's all on the spreadsheet. Also, I believe Nathan updated his model on the spreadsheet as well. Nick's expected goal stats might also be updated. Not 100% sure on that, but check out the spreadsheet. Best of luck to everybody. Smash the like button, hit the subscribe button. We will see you again tomorrow. And baseball is back. I know I already said it a couple times, but it's amazing. It was looking like maybe no baseball, but we have baseball back starting in a month. Best of luck to everybody tonight. And we'll see you again tomorrow for another episode of Getting Wild with Terry and Friends.
Go Avalanche.